In the Donbass region, 2 Russian soldiers were observed attempting an ammunition transfer using a wheelbarrow, a high-value target quickly spotted by a Ukrainian FPV drone team. Noticing the approaching UAV, the soldiers immediately fled the area. The drone executed a direct, targeted strike on the ammunition-laden wheelbarrow, resulting in a powerful secondary explosion. On an active combat sector, aerial reconnaissance identified a vehicle transporting enemy troops. An FPV interceptor drone was immediately launched. It closed in head-on, forcing the driver to execute drastic evasive maneuvers. The resulting impact was forceful, sending the vehicle off balance and into a catastrophic crash. 1 passenger was violently ejected from the rear as the driver lost all control. Reconnaissance footage captured the full sequence, from target acquisition and interception to the final wreckage elsewhere. A Ukrainian assault squad tactically encircled a fortified house, pinning down the enemy inside. Faced with overwhelming pressure and fearing capture, the trapped soldiers surrendered. The Ukrainian unit showcased exceptional precision and bravery, with flawless coordination that ensured the target had no chance of escape. Every movement was disciplined, turning what was once a secure enemy shelter into a controlled holding area. This successful operation serves as a testament to Ukraine's strategic resilience and training. Another Russian soldier was detected attempting to sneak back to his lines along a roadside path. Unaware that a drone was already tracking his every move, he continued forward. Upon hearing the distinct buzz, he tried to sprint, but the FPV drone rapidly closed the distance, striking the target in seconds. On today's battlefield, even the faintest sound of a drone overhead is enough to completely destroy any sense of security. A group of enemy troops tried to cross a demolished bridge structure on foot, believing the ruins offered necessary cover. However, Ukrainian operators maintained close surveillance. At the crucial moment, an FPV drone dove into their path, delivering a direct strike that successfully halted the group's advance. The collapsed bridge became yet another failed crossing point for the enemy. Archival footage illustrates a complex Ukrainian FPV mission to neutralize a key enemy logistics bridge. Prior to the drone strike, Ukrainian special forces had successfully placed explosive charges beneath the structure's base. The FPV drone completed the operation, triggering the explosives and bringing down the span. Immediately afterward, enemy troops attempting to use the crossing scattered in panic. Follow-up drone strikes engaged the stragglers, eliminating any chance of regrouping. A lone soldier was caught exposed on a ruined bridge. Hoping to survive by lying motionless, he curled up and waited. Drone operators first attempted psychological pressure with low flybys, but when the soldier refused to move, they committed to the strike. The drone circled for the optimal angle before detonating with lethal precision. His attempt at deception failed completely. Footage shows 3 soldiers attempting to traverse the same destroyed bridge. The initial FPV drone targeted 2 men walking side by side, neutralizing both with a single precision strike. Reconnaissance confirmed the impact and verified the result. The 3rd soldier attempted to take cover inside the bridge structure, but the drone operator detected his movement. Flying low and steady, the drone delivered a direct strike to his hiding spot, ending the attempt. 2 enemy fighters attempted to flee across open terrain on a motorcycle at maximum speed. A Ukrainian FPV drone locked onto the high-speed target, a difficult challenge. The first attack narrowly missed, prompting the riders to push harder. On the second approach, the drone detonated close by, throwing the motorcycle off balance. The driver was knocked unconscious, leaving the passenger to stumble desperately. To complete the mission, additional drones dropped small, precise munitions on their location. The blasts wounded the fugitives but failed to secure the elimination. Moments later, a second FPV drone was deployed. This time, the operator executed a flawless, decisive strike, neutralizing both riders and ending the pursuit. In another dramatic scene, 4 enemy soldiers attempted to move across open ground on a 3-wheeled motorcycle. Overloaded and exposed, their slow pace offered minimal protection. The distinct whine of an approaching FPV drone grew louder. 2 of the men recognized the imminent threat, leaping off and scrambling for cover. The remaining riders had no time to react. The drone struck the motorcycle directly, triggering a massive explosion that engulfed the vehicle in flames. Reconnaissance footage recorded the entire sequence from above. The rapid advance, the sudden impact, and the resulting destruction. In a separate episode, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone detected 3 Russian soldiers sheltering inside a civilian garage, believing they were hidden. After confirming their presence, the decision was made to arm the drone with an explosive payload and direct it into the structure. The precision strike destroyed the garage and neutralized the occupants. Shortly after, another Russian hideout was identified in a basement when one careless soldier revealed the location. A drone was dispatched into the confined space, where it detonated among those inside, eliminating the threat. In another instance, a Russian soldier attempting to conceal himself inside a residential home was also detected and struck. The video opens with Ukrainian security service SBU Special Forces during an active combat mission. While advancing in their vehicle, they suddenly faced an imminent threat from a closing enemy FPV drone. Realizing the danger, the highly disciplined soldiers reacted instantly, halting the car, dismounting, and opening fire with small arms. Their response was calm, precise, and highly disciplined. Accurate fire struck its mark, detonating the enemy drone mid-air before it could impact the vehicle. With the immediate threat neutralized, the special forces quickly regrouped, remounted their vehicle, and continued their mission without delay. Meanwhile, the Magyar Birds unit deployed reconnaissance drones to track 2 Russian infantrymen cautiously navigating a forest strip. Dressed in full combat gear, they attempted to reach their positions undetected in pairs, drawing the attention of Ukrainian operators who waited for the optimal moment to strike. Forced to hide beneath branches and greenery, the soldiers believed they were concealed, but their location was already compromised. The first Ukrainian FPV drone closed in with precision, striking its target and eliminating 1 soldier instantly. The operation demonstrated seamless coordination between the FPV operator and the supporting reconnaissance UAV. A second FPV drone was then launched against the remaining Russian soldier. His body armor absorbed part of the impact, granting him a brief opportunity to retreat toward his trenches. Reconnaissance footage showed he was visibly wounded and struggling. A follow-up drone strike was dispatched with pinpoint accuracy, striking directly inside the trench. By then, the soldier had removed parts of his armor, leaving him fully exposed. The final hit ended the engagement, ensuring no survivors. Amidst the ruins of abandoned buildings, a lone Russian soldier was observed searching the area. An FPV one-way attack drone had already been launched, with the operator swiftly guiding it toward the infantryman's last known location. As the drone released its payload near the area, the soldier panicked and attempted to flee, but it was too late. The FPV drone locked onto its target, performing sharp maneuvers as it closed in rapidly. Just before achieving full escape, the soldier was caught in a powerful final explosion. An FPV drone operated by Ukraine's 414th UAV Brigade, the Birds of Magura, engaged a Russian soldier riding a scooter. The soldier failed to notice the drone rapidly approaching from behind and became its direct target. The initial kamikaze drone strike impacted the target. Afterward, a Russian soldier emerged from the debris and sought refuge in the basement of a destroyed house. This time, Ukrainian forces ceased fire. Since the soldier was unarmed and no longer posed a threat, the unit chose to capture him alive instead. The FPV drone scanned the battlefield, gliding over abandoned Russian trenches in search of targets. After a short sweep, its sensors locked onto a Russian soldier caught completely off guard. He had no time to react or flee. In an instant, the drone dove in and struck, turning the ambush into a deadly success. A Russian assault group on motorcycles rapidly advanced toward Ukrainian defensive positions when they were abruptly struck by a drone. They immediately dismounted and frantically searched for cover, but found none. Before they could reach a structure, the soldiers were hit by a loitering munition strike. Two soldiers attempted to escape in a different direction, believing they had gotten away. However, as they took cover beneath a tree, drones quickly tracked their position and neutralized them. In the steppe regions, a lone Russian infantryman was detected moving cautiously across open ground toward his positions. He walked slowly, constantly listening for any sound. Fully aware of the danger above, the tall grass and scattered trees offered limited concealment, making detection difficult. Yet, Ukrainian operators tracked him relentlessly. Despite the challenge, the FPV drone locked onto his position in the bushes and delivered a precise strike, eliminating the soldier. This incident sends a clear signal of drone dominance. Operators emphasize the effectiveness of surveillance in such terrain, underscoring the extreme vulnerability of exposed infantry units. Every movement is monitored, leaving minimal chance of survival. Technology once again proves decisive in frontline engagements. A Ukrainian FPV drone targeted and destroyed a Russian civilian-style vehicle, transporting enemy troops through a city. A single decisive strike eliminated the driver, the passenger, and the vehicle. Another Russian civilian car, moving towards frontline positions, was also severely damaged by a Ukrainian drone, halting its advance. A Russian motorcyclist speeding along the road was intercepted and destroyed in similar fashion. Additionally, a UAZ Bukanka van transporting Russian soldiers was struck mid-journey. The Ukrainian FPV drone hit decisively, destroying both the vehicle and its occupants. Follow-up footage confirmed the van was completely destroyed, with 0 survivors remaining. An abandoned Russian armored personnel carrier, APC, was discovered on the roadside. Ukrainian FPV drone operators quickly identified a vulnerable open hatch and directed a drone straight inside. The resulting explosion tore through the interior, destroying the vehicle completely. Using drones equipped with dropped munitions, Ukrainian forces successfully eliminated another Russian reconnaissance UAV lying in wait for targets. A compilation highlights multiple such strikes, showcasing the systematic destruction of Russian aerial assets. These enemy UAVs are often deployed in large numbers to identify Ukrainian cities for artillery or Shahed attacks. Each reconnaissance drone eliminated not only degrades the enemy's surveillance capability, but also enhances the safety of Ukrainian civilians. Attention then shifts to the destruction of Russian loitering drones concealed near roadways, lying in ambush. Ukrainian forces identified one of these and neutralized it before it could strike. A compilation then shows multiple Russian ambush drones being eliminated in similar fashion. Though this tactic is relatively new, Ukrainian reconnaissance proves highly effective at detecting and destroying such threats.